Hi guys, so as I'm having breakfast today, I'm going to explain a little bit about what the KONMARIE method is. So essentially it's the decluttering of all the items that you do not need. And so there are two main steps to this. You discard and then you store. And so essentially today I'm going to be discarding and storing my clothes, and then I will be discarding and storing my books, discarding and storing my miscellaneous items, and discarding and storing my sentimentals. So let's get started. Hello, so now we're in my room, and just as an FYI, KonMari also suggests that you dress for the occasion. So she thinks that tidying your room should be a celebratory occasion because you're really bonding with your things which support you throughout your life. So you should give that respect to this process, and so I'm gonna get changed. All right, and now I'm gonna bring all of my clothes from my bed, my dresser, my closets, and my bathroom all onto the ground right here. All right, so this pile right here, guys, is just my t-shirts. And so the KonMari method recommends that you start with off-season clothing and preferably with tops. So that's why I'm starting with t-shirts right now. The key to the KonMari method is that you pick up a piece of item and you feel, does this item spark joy? In this case, no, I did not even know this shirt existed. So, goes into the discard pile. So now I'm a little bit into this, and I found that some stuff I've had like forever and I've cherished them before, but now it's just not really serving its purpose, and when I hold it in my hand, I don't really feel any joy associated. So what KonMari recommends is that you just hold it and say, thank you for all that you've done for me. Thank you for having served your purpose. I will now let you go. The process is quite tedious, but you find that with each shirt, you hone your decision-making skill and get to know your value more. With each shirt, you have to decide, what value does this item bring to me? And at the end, you will see that your discard pile will mount up. I found that some items, such as this shirt that I got in Spain from my host family, or this shirt from when I was volunteering at a middle school in Beijing, they're like very sentimental items to me. Like, I feel a connection to the experience associated, but not necessarily the item. And so I think it's important to recognize that you appreciate the experience, which is now in the past. It's all up here in your memories. And this shirt is nothing but a reminder of that memory. And if you really don't need the item and you don't feel joy attached to this specific item, then you should still discard it. And if it helps, you can take a picture of the shirt. But I think that a lot of people, after they take the picture, they never look at the picture again. Like, I didn't even know that this shirt existed. It just brought me back to that memory, and I was like, oh, happy times. But I don't think I need this shirt in my life. This actually goes with Marie Kondo recommending you not listening to music when you're cleaning, because, you know, when you're dealing with all these objects that bring back a lot of memories, it's important to tune in to your own feelings and emotions rather than what the singer is expressing or what emotions that comes with the song. Just be isolated and aware of your own feelings. It's crazy. I did not know that I had so many long sleeve shirts, but this entire pile is of my long sleeve shirts. What? So here's the breakdown. So these are my no long sleeves, maybe long sleeves, and yes long sleeves. And I found that the maybe pile is the hardest because it's like stuff I've worn in the recent past, but that I don't really completely love. And so I think they're all gonna be going to the discard. Onto our jackets. My mom just came into my room and got really upset at how much clothes I buy, like throughout middle school and honestly some like late elementary school as well, and she got really upset to see so many clothes going away. And so in her book, Marie Kondo actually recommends that you do this out of your family's sight. I have to recognize my past imperfections and my past tendency to splurge, but I think by tidying up, you move past what happened, you know, in your past and on to who you want to be in this present moment and into the future. So that's really the magic of tidying up, to let go and recognize your past imperfections and move on. This is our finished product. I had to use plastic bags because we ran out of the paper bags, but basically now I'm assorting it with the plastic bags being donations to Goodwill, and then the paper bags being selling to Runway, which is a retail like secondhand store. But they only take 2 bags per day, so I really tried to cram these 2 in. So I'm gonna take these 2 huge bags in today and then try to do those tomorrow or something. And believe it or not, I still have a fair amount of clothing that I'm owning, and these are the pieces that truly give me joy, so I'm keeping them. Hi guys, so a little update. It's been a little over 2 hours since I started getting all my clothes out and sorting them to discard and keep, and I'm finished. So now all I have to do is store all of my clothes and the Marie Kondo folding method into my closet and my dresser. So I just finished folding all of my tops with the Marie Kondo method, where it's vertically aligned, and I did like shorts over here and like more long sleeve and sweaters over here. And I also made sure to put like lighter colors up in front, because according to feng shui theory, when you see lighter colors up in the front of the drawer, you feel lighter and happier. These are my shorts. They're finished now, and I organized them by material. So the stuff on the left are more soft, and these are my athletic shorts. These are like more like lounge shorts. And then as we go to the right, the material becomes harder, so we see some denim over here. Whenever you fold something, it should be able to stand vertically up. So I think this underwear is very funny. Just as the sun is about to set, I have finished organizing my closet. Now the stuff on top and on the bottom will come later, but these are the clothes that I have left, and I organize them from longest to shortest, because when you see a line that's upward sloping, it makes you happier than a line which is downward sloping. Psychological trick. So that's why I did it this way. I'm designing my environment very consciously to optimize for the best happy feelings. And here's my other closet with my lighter clothes on the left and my darker jackets on the right. And then these are the only 2 tops that I had that required hanging. So now that all the clothes are stored, we are on to the next step, which is books. My favorite. Alright, so just as we witnessed this really beautiful sunset, I've finally finished my books. And here are the books that could be sold. And here are the books that I need to return. And then this is like all stuff that I will donate. So it's been a really long day of cleaning, and my body is feeling pretty physically tired. So I will spend the rest of the evening looking at book selling websites and figuring out how I will be selling all my books. And I will check in with you all tomorrow for day 2.